dug anyone like this.
Thank you guys. Also, if we get everybody's attention to the front of the stage or to the dance floor, we're going to have a special comedy performance from Travis. Everybody give it up for Travis one time.
Testing, all right. So I told Vermont I'd be one of the dancers up here, but he's seen me dance before, so that wasn't gonna happen. Hey guys, man, there's so many of you, and I can see your faces. Usually, when I do this, I can't see anybody's face because I'm in a dark place, so I don't know how people are reacting. So this is gonna be different. But that's fine because quantum entanglement, global economics, the second law of thermodynamics, the id and the superego. You're right to look confused. Those are the words that people like to use on the internet to let everybody know they're really smart. They know stuff. And if you start an argument with them, they're probably going to devastate you. Even though, really, they have no idea what they're talking about. Now, the reason I bring those words up today is because I want you guys to think that I'm really smart and that I'm knowledgeable and that I can hold my own in an argument, even though, really, I don't have any idea what I'm talking about. So my name is Travis, and I'm here today to make you laugh. Actually, I'm here to try to make you laugh. Actually, if we're going to break it down real accurately, I'm here to try to make some of you laugh by making jokes about the rest of you. So let's get started on that. Let me see, who's first? Oh, you know what? Now that I say that out loud, that doesn't sound very nice for a wedding, does it? Maybe I should just do some one-liners, tell some funny stories. But before I get into that, real quick, look at your hand. Are you holding something that can spill on your nice clothes? More importantly, are you holding something that can spill on the nice clothes of the person next to you? All right, with that in mind, can we make some noise for the newly married couple up here? You guys make me so happy today, so happy. I hope you're all happy today. I bet you are, especially today. I hope you're all very comfortable. I bet you aren't, especially today. Because look, we look good. Look around. Man, we look good today. So many pictures being taken here today. By this time tomorrow, not one of you is going to have the same profile picture on social media, are you? But looking good comes at a cost. And sometimes that cost is comfort. I mean, and sometimes that cost is actual cost. Like I was talking to the guy when I was getting fitted, and I said, well, you know what? No price too high for beauty. You ever have a stranger look at you, and they don't say anything, but you know exactly what they're thinking? That guy looked at me and said, and I could tell he was thinking, beauty? Look, I can sell you a suit. Beauty, you're going to want to go to a lamp store or to an antique shop, because what you're looking for is a genie, and they'll give you 3 wishes. You might need to find 2 lamps. But everybody looks so nice. Dominic, you look so beautiful, so lovely today. And Ramon, you look all right. Ramon's my boy. We're going to be hanging out for many decades to come. Do I really want to hand him because friends get mad at each other sometimes, right? A little bit, not too much, right? You work through it, but you get mad a little bit. Do I want to hand him being able to say to me every time he thinks I'm mad, oh, Travis, are you mad? Do you need me to put on a suit so you can tell everybody how dashing and handsome I am? Is that what you need? I can't give you that, man. Okay, you know what? This is the thing. This is what's messed up about that joke. If Ramon was up here talking about me, he'd be like, he's so handsome, he looks like a movie star, he looks like, and I'm up here I'm so petty, I'm trying to win an argument in the future that might never even happen. So, you're the bigger man. Also, damn, you look good, son. By a show of hands, how many people flew to be here? All right. You got some good friends. All right, if you put your other hand up and go up like this, do that a couple times a day and you won't hurt yourself when you're putting your carry-on luggage in the overhead bin. All right, just a little tip to my fellow travelers. All right. So, but we're really glad that you guys come up here, because this is the thing about visiting Alaska. It gives us the opportunity to take you out to see the things that make this a great place to live that we haven't gone and looked at since we first moved up here. So we appreciate you coming up. I mean, everybody's like, so you guys got a mountain, huh? You got a big mountain? That's right, we do. We do have a big mountain. We should go look at it. It's like, you guys got beautiful scenery. It's like, well, I haven't been outside in a minute, but yeah, I think we do have some beautiful scenery. Let's go look at it. And they're like, you got nice wildlife too, right? Oh yeah. We got moose, we got caribou, eagles, we got bears, we got bears. I haven't been outside in a little while. You go get your bear spray. Look, if you guys didn't come visit us, our bear spray would always be expired. That's when you look at it, you go, expiration date 2004. I better get a new one of these. Because you want to talk about awkward, try having a bear charging at you and nothing happens. Ooh, that's really awkward. Anyway, so one of the things that we're all here to do today is, congratulate our beloveds here. And also, all right, yes. We talk about being comfortable and looking good. The thing about being comfortable, I like being comfortable myself, okay? And I mean, you're probably looking at me and thinking, surely, Travis, you're the kind of guy that wears a nice suit every day, aren't you? No. Some days I don't wear pants, all right? But it's important to be comfortable. And that's why I said, let's make some noise, all right? I didn't say, let's clap, let's have a big round of applause. I said, let's make some noise. Because clapping hurts. When you get to be my age anyway, clapping hurts, It's like, and my family and I have been going to more shows than usual lately. Brag. And it always starts the same. Somebody gets up there and says, all right, how about a big round of applause? How about you put your hands together? Come on, is that all you got? Yes, it is. I just worked 50 hours this week to pay for these tickets. It is all I have. Now I'll clap for these two all day, every day. But then they say, you gotta clap loud, or you gotta motivate your performer today. You gotta motivate them. I'm like, $70 per ticket, wasn't motivation enough? I mean, you gotta find something else to motivate you, because it's probably not the best choice to take these 54 little bones and Evel Knievel them at each other at high speed over and over again and hope that the arthritis will hold them together. That's probably, you know what? You guys see the kids on the sidewalk or on the street on the skateboards, just flying along, and then they jump up on the curb and they ride the curb, then they biff it and they go end over end, they jump up. Clapping hands is my skateboarding, all right? So that's all I'm saying. I love that you guys clap for that. That's just wonderful. Part of a wedding tradition is, of course, offering unsolicited advice. All right, everybody has their idea of what's good advice for a newly married couple. Well, I'm not that good at giving advice, but these magnets right here, this is a 46-pound holding magnet. And if I take two of these and I put them together, that's 92 pounds holding those two together. That's hard to get apart. You guys just hold on to each other so that nobody can get you apart, and you're going to be just great. And another piece of advice would be, of course, everybody says, keep the romance alive. We all know It's an old saying for a reason. Romance starts in the kitchen. You guys have each other's backs. Everything else will flow from there. Take care of each other. Look for ways to be nice to each other. But if things get too hot in the kitchen, I went ahead and got you guys this little spray can of Easy Fire spray. So y'all can keep that in the cupboard in the kitchen. And that way, you know, if it gets too hot, you can pull that out. And I got home, I was looking at that, and I remembered Ramon and Dominique had me over their house for a barbecue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, believe it. They had me over at their house for a barbecue, and I asked how I could help, because I like to look helpful. And I was told, just you know what, keep an eye on the grill. Just keep an eye on the grill, that's all you gotta do. And when I thought about the fire that resulted from the grill, I thought, I'm gonna go back to the store real quick. And this would be like the Travis Memorial fire extinguisher, okay? You guys can put that out there next to the barbecue so you're not afraid to invite me back someday. And I'm gonna gift you guys one of these magnets and the screws to hold it there, and you can just put it right up on there and it'll hang on there. And last thing I want to say real quick is something that happened to me. Every time you look at that fire extinguisher, I want you guys to think of me, okay? And I want you to say, that dumbass, all right? So, I apologize for using foul language. I asked Ramon, what can't I talk about up there? And he goes, my people all got a good sense of humor. Bring it all. And I says, everything? And he goes, except that one thing. And I said, oh, I know what we're talking about there. Ramon, what's the one thing we don't talk about? Politics. My man does not like talking about politics. And I said, you sure that's all? You've heard me do comedy. I got quite the potty mouth. You sure that's all? And he goes, Charlie, what are you always talking about when you swear? And I go, everything. You know, people not getting along, people being divided, and bad leaders keeping us separated, and everything related to politics. Oh, I see what you're saying, man. I see what you're saying. All right, so the last thing I want to tell you, you know why they call why they should be able to call me a dumbass. I was doing some work on the roof of my workshop, metal roof. I need to put a snow guard on there because I'm sorry for repeating the joke, Gus. I never do this, I swear, but it's one time, okay? Forgive me. All right, so I need to put a snow guard on up there so that if we get another crazy winter of snow like we had this last year, all the snow doesn't build up, slide off, and take out my neighbor's new fence again. So I had to put the snow guard up there, but it's 10 feet up there. I'm up on a ladder, extension ladder. I got a big piece of metal. I'm putting on a heavy angle of metal, and I'm like, I am going to fall and die, and probably break the fence on my way down. So I thought of these magnets, 46 pounds of holding pressure. So I put these. I thought if I take these and I stick them to the metal roof, put the snow guard against it, now I got my hands free to work on stuff. So I got 4 of these. I put one in my one shirt pocket. I put one in my back right pocket. I put one in my back left pocket. And one more. Well, I had keys in one pocket. You can't put a magnet with keys. You're not going to try to pull that apart 10 feet up in the air, I promise you. My other pocket, I have my cell phone. Now, I'm old enough, I remember when you didn't get a magnet anywhere near your electronics. I know some of you know what I'm talking about, some of you have no idea. You put that on a computer, you're gonna erase the Star Wars program or whatever. So I took the other magnet and I very carefully put it next to the first one in my shirt pocket. Then I reached over for my tape measure, and those 2 magnets at 46 pounds of holding pressure slammed up against each other in my shirt pocket. Now, I don't know what you guys keep in your shirt pocket, but what I keep in mine, right behind it anyway, and it really hurt. It really hurt. You know how when you hurt yourself, you yank back? Okay, so I tried to yank those magnets off of myself. But they had a hold of something like 80 silver chest hairs in there. And they said, you take one of us, you're taking all of us. And we might take the nipple with us. You guys might not care, or you might be happy to know I did get the magnets out of my pocket eventually. And you might be thinking, well, how'd you do that, Travis? So here in Alaska, in the wintertime, it gets really cold out sometimes, and we get a lot of frost that builds up on our cars. And it's really hard to open the car door the next morning. Sometimes, you know, you pull on the handle, you know you're going to break it. So what you got to do is you got to use your fingertips on the crack of the door, and you got to reach in there, and you got to pull. Now it's cold out, and you start feeling like, I'm going to pull a fingernail off here, and I'm not even going to know I did it because it's so cold out. And that's exactly what I hope happens to anybody that tries to separate those two magnets for you guys. And I did get my finger between there, and I pulled them apart, and I got it off on the first try. And I'm glad it was the first try, because if they had snapped back together, I wouldn't be here talking to you good people. Congratulations, you wonderful, wonderful people.